One of the things that is actually unique about this project, about the downtown park for Oklahoma City, is its size. And 70 acres that connects a downtown core to an asset like the river is pretty unique. So it's large enough to be a place where you can be in the city but away from the city. So it will provide a sort of refuge or respite oasis within the city that's pretty phenomenal. And what we have learned about these kinds of projects is that they are not only capital projects that improve cities physically, but they are socially, culturally, and economically transformative. So they become catalysts for change. It's amazing flying in now. I love flying into Oklahoma City and seeing Devon Tower and Skydance Bridge and the river. And it's becoming more and more it's just open vacant land, at least in the upper park. It's cleared and it's ready, with Union Station there just waiting to be the crown jewel in a park. And Skydance and Devon Tower beginning to have a conversation with each other, because you can begin to imagine them being related and linked. Well, the upper park will have 15 different destinations, and even more than that if you count small things, but 15 major destinations. So they include a cafe, a restaurant, a boathouse where you can rent boats and go on the lake. I think that's pretty unique for a downtown park. It will have the great oval, the big oval, the great lawn, where we can have gatherings and performances and events that will range from 100 people to 15,000 people.
And there's a stage.
And there's a stage, a covered stage, with all the infrastructure that you need to do those kinds of events. There'll be a cafe on the boulevard. There'll be a playground. There'll be an amazing playground for kids of all ages, from toddlers to seniors. And along with that, picnic pavilions, wedding pavilions, a place to, again, wander in the landscape, but places to also play. And of course, one of the major features, which we have found to be one of the most important elements of a great urban park, is the civic scale interactive fountain, which will be on Robinson. And that will be a beautiful sort of gateway to the city, visually, as well as, we know from experience, a draw for kids of all ages. And we'll have everything from urban parterre gardens, which will be quite showy and beautiful, with each garden will be a different color theme. And then there will be the woodland gardens, which are more natural and more sort of rustic. And then there will be the grasses. And next to the fountain itself, the design of the fountain is mimicking grasses flowing in the wind. Next to that will be a grass garden, as well as lawn for people to hang out on. We also thought very carefully about the seasons, so that these gardens will look good throughout the year and throughout the seasons. And then we also thought about the experience of the whole park for people who are either visually challenged or are challenged in terms of their hearing, so that some of the plants are about smell, some of the scent, some of the plants are about touch, and some of the plants are about sound.